Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Unbreakable You, the podcast where we dive deep into healing, into empowerment, and design the life that you deserve. I'm Olga, your healing and empowerment mentor, and today's episode is all about something that shapes every part of your life, your self concept, or simply who you believe you are. You see, your self concept is like a blueprint of your identity. It's the collection of all the beliefs, the perceptions, the stories that you carry about yourself. And the truth is, the way you see yourself actually determines the way you show up, what you settle for, and how much joy you allow yourself to experience. So let's first start to explain what is self-concept. It's really more than just self-esteem. Self-esteem is about how much you value yourself, but self-concept is about how you define yourself. It answers the question, who am I? It includes in your roles, a mother, a professional, a friend. It also includes your characteristics, kind, strong, sensitive, and it includes your identity, worthy, lovable, resilient. It builds from your childhood experiences, the words of others, the stories that you're repeating yourself over and over. Ask yourself, when I think about who I am, do I feel empowered or do I feel limited? Because the way self-concept is formed is really through childhood messages, trauma and rejection, and repetition. Maybe you were told when you were a kid that you were shy, or that you were lazy, or that you were simply too much. These labels stick with you. So parents, watch how you talk to your children. It might also be that you got that self-concept because of some trauma or rejection that you had. Maybe some powerful experience that often becomes part of your identity, even if they don't really reflect who we really are. We tell ourselves, well, they left us because we're not good enough, and that stays in your belief. Now, repetition is actually the most important component, because whether you got it from the childhood or from some traumatic experience, when you repeat it, it sticks. Every time you say, that's just how I am, or that's just who I am, you reinforce a certain self-concept, even if it's not really servicing you. So be careful what you say after I am. If you grew up hearing you're not good in math, you will still believe that. And you will keep believing that not only you're not good at math, but you're also not smart, even if it's not true. So that self-concept is really important because your self-concept sets your boundaries. If you believe you are unworthy, you'll allow people to mistreat you. It influences your goals. Because if you see yourself as someone who's capable, you'll pursue bigger dreams. And most likely, it also affects your relationship. Because the way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. Change your concept of yourself, and you will change your world. Now, here's the empowering part. Your self-concept is not fixed. It can be rewritten. You obviously have to do some work with that. And the beginning of your work starts with awareness. Start noticing all of that inner dialogue. What I am statements do you use today? I'm not good enough. I'm not lucky. I am powerless. As opposed to, I am powerful. Challenge old stories. Ask yourself, is this story really mine? Is it really true? Or was I given it by someone and I just carry it, believing it? Create your new I am statement. Begin speaking to yourself differently. I am resilient. I am lovable. I am capable of creating the life that I desire. Visualize this. Act on your visualization. Imagine the version of you with healthy self-concept. How does she walk? How does she talk? And how does she makes decision is actually shaping how she is. Begin to embody that her today. Surround yourself with mirrors of your growth. People who see you not for your past, but for your potential. Take out your journal. Write down the top 5 I am statements that you say most often. Circle the ones that actually disempower you. Now, once you have that, rewire each one of them into a powerful statement. I'll give you a couple of examples. If you hear yourself often saying, I'm always struggling, write it down. I am always struggling. Now let's turn this into a powerful one. I am learning and growing stronger every day. Let's try another one. I am not lovable. Write it down. And then tell yourself, I am worthy of deep and healthy love. Practice this daily. Every time you hear yourself think of something I am that's disempowering you, write it down and shift it to an empowering statement. Watch how your reality shifts as a result of that. Beautiful souls, your self-concept is the lens through which you experience the world. If the lens is cloudy with all beliefs and pain, everything will look dim. But when you polish that lens, when you redefine who you are, you'll see life in its brightest colors. Remember, you are not who the world told you to be. You are who you decide to be today. Thank you so much for joining me for this powerful episode on Unbreakable You. If this resonates with you, or if you know a friend that really needs to hear this today, please share it. And if you're ready to go deep, connect with me on Instagram, on Facebook, or just check out my coaching program at unbreakable-you.com, where I actually guide women to rebuild their self-concept after heartbreak and step into their true power. And until next time, keep shining, keep healing, and keep becoming unbreakable. Thank you for joining. See you again soon.